Welcome and thank you for joining me for another video with Get in Shape with David. So we're continuing on our Yang 24 form, and we had just finished Repulse the Monkey. So the next sequence of movements is going to be ward off, roll back, press, and push. This is for form purposes only. I'm not going to get into Peng Lujian on this video. This is just form work. And so we finish Repulse the Monkeys. We're in this position. I'm going to draw my left foot back and bring that into a Tai Chi ball. And I'm going to step out to the left heel. And as I start to shift and sink down onto this front quad, I do what looks like part the horse's mane. The right palm crosses the left wrist. And I float forward and sink the weight onto that left quad. Okay? So again, from this last Repulse the Monkey, I'm going to draw that into a ball, step to the left, palm passes the wrist, torso rotates over the hip, and sink down on the quad. Okay? Common errors is one, to shift off this leg, and that is not correct. It needs to be a torso rotation, and the rotation brings the arm across. It's not this. A lot of people, that's another common mistake. The whole body needs to turn and sink from right to left. Okay? Once we get to this ward off position, I'm going to very gently turn my palm up. I'm going to start to shift back. So now I'm in this left quad. I want to sink to this right quad. And as I do that and I start to shift back on this quad, both quads are connected as I start to make this turn, and the torso gently rotates back to the right. And the reason for this, in self-defense or push hands application, a lot of people, common mistake is do a roll back straight back into their body, but notice what happens here. I run out of room, my body collapses, I lose my structure. Someone pushes gently and I'm going to be out of there. If I'm going to diffuse this, I need to have more space. Take it out over the hip. So the torso rotates, both quads are connected, and then sink down onto the right quad. Right hand floats up. And as I start to shift back onto this left quad, both quads are connected. The left palm meets the right, and there's my press. Okay, again, shifting and sinking at the same time. The turn, the press, the rotation, the sinking on the quad all ends in the same place. And so from here, turn, sink, and press, and everything ends in the same place. Do not overextend and lose your structure. That is not correct. Please be careful on that. So we've got ward off, roll back, sink, press, everything ends in the same place. Keep your structure. And then my original Tai Chi instructor, Jeffrey Gay, he used to say one hand washes the other. So whatever hand's on top comes up over the bottom hand. Sink back again onto this right quad. Your quads are connected here, and then come back forward. Both quads connect again and sink to the front. Make sure you've got your proper body structures and the sinking and the turning of the quad, so everything is timed and unison. And the same thing with the push. As it comes back forward, the sinking and the pressing in the hands, everything stops in the same place in space. So we've got ward off, roll back, press, one hand washes the other, shift back, push. All movements start and end pretty much in the same place. Push, right, ward off, everything ends in the same place. Roll back, everything ends in the same place. Press, push. We have a tendency to lose structure on these movements. On ward off, a lot of times you'll see this, where everybody is leaning forward and just 100% on this back leg. That's not correct. Ward off a lot. Roll back, we have a tendency to take it straight into the body, and that's not correct. It needs to come outside. Give yourself a little bit of extra room. Press, same thing as ward off. Do not overextend. Be careful on that. Don't push off this back leg and say, I've got Fa Jin, right? It's just external strength coming out of that back leg. Whole body needs to move as a unit. And same thing on your push. Whole body moves as a unit, dropping the weight. That's where the power comes from. It's not an external push off this back leg to try to get power. That is not correct. So thank you for watching. If you have any questions, feel free to email me, getinshapewithdavid@gmail.com, or you can leave a message on my website, getinshapewithdavid.net or .com. That'll still get you there. And so again, thank you for watching. Have a great day. Stay safe.